let's go. Couple more. Go right away, transition, no hesitation. High as you can, get up.
Good evening and welcome inside the Antelope Gymnasium on the campus of Grand Canyon University here in Phoenix, Arizona. Jack O'Hara here with you alongside Kyle Borg as we get set for some men's volleyball action here on GCU TV. As the Lopes host the George Mason Patriots for the second time this weekend. And Kyle, what an exciting week it has been here in the Antelope Gymnasium as the Lopes have tallied off 4 straight victories, 2 coming against Chicago Loyola, USC, and last night defeating these same George Mason Patriots.
It's been a huge week for this volleyball team. They've gotten back on track. They're now 11-11 on the season. They picked up their first conference win on Thursday, and then last night here against the number 14 George Mason Patriots, the Lopes found a way down 2-1, 1 sets 4 and 5 to keep the streak going. And they were really led by Ian McLean on the offensive end. He had 13 kills. Janke had 12. Keshel had 11 and Shmelev had 10. And Alex Shmelev and Ian McLean on the defensive end with 6 blocks and 5 blocks respectively. They really played an all-around great game.
And Friday night's win came by a way of a comeback. The Lopes originally trailed that one 1-0 before tying up in the second set at 1-1. The Lopes trailed 2-1, and it's not a surprise that the defense was on display again for GCU, but the story of the night came on offense last night. Like you said, Kyle, 4 Lopes recorded double-digit kills for the first time this season, thanks to sophomore setter Tanner Petchel, who also had 2 kills of his own in his career-high 47-assist game.
Without Tanner Petchel, the Lopes have no offense going. They got to have a setter, and they have found their groove with their setter so far. Petchel able to set a career high last night. We'll see how many assists he gets tonight, and if he can keep it in the 40s or even get more than 47, Lopes will be in a great spot going forward.
Starting lineup tonight for the Lopes brought to you by Dignity Health. Looks like they're throwing the same lineup out there that we had last night for Coach Worley. Ian McLean, Christian Janke, Will Schroep, David Keshel, Alex Shmelev, Tanner Petchel, and Cole Udall. Facing off against the Patriots, Kyle Barnes, Langston Payne, Sam Greensled, Hayden Wagner, Jack Reese, Luis Velez, and Will Kalaman. With a win last night, the Lopes advanced to 500 on the season, 11-11, and have now played the most sets in the nation, totaling 89 in 22 matches. And Grand Canyon does not seem to be fazed by the increased workload as they now carry a 7-2 record when going 5 sets. And how are the Lopes going to defeat the George Mason Patriots for the second night in a row? Let's take a look at our Sanderson board 3 keys to the game.
First key to tonight's game is stop the pain. Langston Payne last night had himself a great game, and he only had 8 kills and 2 blocks, but all those kills and both those blocks came at key moments for the Patriots in their two sets that they won. And to go along with that one, you got to stop Hayden Wagner. He had 19 kills last night. He is by far the best attacker that the Patriots have. Second key is you got to come out of the bushes early. You talked about Alex Shmelev last night, how he comes out of the bush in key moments. And if he can get out early, he had 10 kills last night. If he gets out in front of it early, tallies as many kills and blocks as he can get, the Lopes will be in business. And third and finally, you got to ride that wave of momentum. They got a 4-game winning streak. They're going to look to keep it 5. They're here at home. Let's see if they can do it.
There's only one way to find out, and it's to tune in right now on GCU TV as it looks like Tanner Petchel set to kick things off for the Lopes. Lopes ready, Patriots ready. Let's do it here in Phoenix as we are underway. Petchel to Keshel, David Keshel kicking things off here for the Lopes with his first kill of the night, and it's 1-0.
Great job, Tanner Petchel, going with the hot hand. Keshel had 11 kills last night to go with 3 blocks. He's already got one-on-one swing.
Petchel sends it over for the Lopes as the Patriots look to even up the score early on. won't happen there. A little too much on that hit from Luis Velez, and it's 2-0 Lopes.
You know, it looks like early on in set number 1, the Patriots are trying to feed the middle and Jack Reese, and he had a good game last night. 8 kills to go with 12 blocks. So the Lopes know him as a defensive presence, but Patriots looking to get him rolling on the offense.
And a huge rejection for Ian McLean. We mentioned last night Ian McLean setting a new career high with 13 kills. Picks up the rejection there for the Lopes, and just like that, they're out to a 3-0 lead here in set number 1.
Lopes really firing on all cylinders here in the first 3 points.
George Mason looking to get on the board, will not happen there. That was Kyle Barnes unable to keep it in play, and it's 4-0 Lopes as Tanner Petrel back to serve again. So the Lopes coming out of the gate strong here in Phoenix. Patriots still looking to get on the board. Will Schwob keeping that alive. Petrel gonna set it up for Janke, who tosses it over. Patriots able to keep it alive. Schwob sends it over for the Lopes. Udall able to keep it alive. Janke flips over, then an awesome rally here between the Patriots and the Lopes. And Will Schwob unable to get a hand on that one, as that kill's gonna go to Hayden Wagner. And George Mason is on the board, it's 4-1. And an excellent rally there from both the Lopes and the Patriots. And it's gonna be Luis Velez who sends it over. And the Lopes are gonna pick up another point. Ian McLean's gonna pick up the kill. And it's 5-1 Lopes.
Christian Janke to serve.
So that ball found the floor for Ian McLean's second point of the night. So the 5-1 lead, Christian Janke set to serve. And that was Luis Velez setting things up for Jack Reese, who slams that one down for the kill, and it's 5-2 as George Mason looks to chip away and get back in this thing early. And it's Sam Greensled who sends it over for the Patriots. David Keishel is gonna pick up another kill. So just like that, David Keishel with 2 kills out of the gate here in set number 1 for the Lopes, as they take a 4-point lead at 6-2. Ian McLean back to serve here for the Lopes. Again, Lopes looking for more team effort like we saw last night with 4 players with double-digit points. As George Mason's gonna pick up the rejection there. Kyle Barnes getting the Patriots on the board, and it's 6-3. Reese sends it over, Janke keeping it alive. Petrel to Shmalev, and he's gonna come away with it. So Alex Shmalev able to keep that one in play, and the Lopes take a 7-3 lead.
Just like that, Alex Shmalev coming alive early on in set number 1.
Keishel will send it over. Alex Shmalev coming out of the bushes a little early in this one, Kyle. As the point is going to go to the Patriots on that last play. Hayden Wagner picking up his second kill, and it's 7-4. So the Patriots looking to mount off a little rally here as they trail by 3. Came away with set number 1 last night, as they're going to pick up a service ace. That was number 6, Sam Greensled, picking up his second point. Just like that, it is a 2-point game here in Phoenix.
Wagner had 4 service aces last night, so the Lopes really got to be careful of the best server on this George Mason team.
And there will be Hayden Wagner back to serve for the Patriots. Will Schwob keeping that one alive, but George Mason's going to pick up another point. A great heads-up play by Luis Velez, picking up his first hit of the night. And just like that, it is a 1-point game at 7-6.
Hayden Wagner to serve.
Wagner back to serve. Already has 2 kills in this one on 5 total attempts. As he looks to send it over here for the Patriots. Petchel keeping it alive, sending it over the net. A great athletic play there from Tanner Petchel. Lope still keeping the ball in the air as Petchel sends it off to Schwob, who sends it over the net. Going in for the kill is number 9, Hayden Wagner, as it's kept alive by Christian Janke. And Will Schwob, after all of that, is going to come away with the kill, as Luis Velez got a hand on it. He does not agree with the official, and it's 8-6.
I'm not sure I saw a touch either, but Lopes are going to take it there. Great job from Janke to run that one down all the way at the wall, and then Udall kept it alive and set it up perfectly for Schwob, who was able to get the touch.
Schwob sends it over, and the quick rejection for Alex Shmalev. Shmalev picked up a team high in blocks 24 hours ago, picks up his first rejection of the night, and it's 9-6 Lopes. Schwob sends it over again. George Mason looking to go on a run here, and it was only a matter of time before Langston Payne made his presence felt in this one. It's 9-7. Kyle Barnes set to serve for the first time this evening for George Mason. And Christian Janke unable to get a handle on that one, and just like that, it's a 1-point game again. It's 9-8.
Kyle Barnes to serve.
Barnes sends it over again. Lopes looking to go on a run here, as Keishel looking for his 3rd kill, won't get it there. Kept alive by Will Schwob.
Another great play from Schwob.
Janke looking for the kill. George Mason able to keep it alive. Sending it over is Kyle Barnes. Another great volley here from both sides of the ball. Alex Shmalev looking for the kill, and it's not going to stay in play, and the point will go to George Mason as we're all knotted up at 9.
Great rally from both sides. Unfortunately, Janke wasn't able to find the floor on that last hit. But everybody all over the place.
So Barnes back to serve yet again for George Mason. Once trailed this thing early by 3, looking to take their first lead here in set number 1. Udall setting it up for Janke, going for the kill, and he'll get it! Christian Janke making it look easy with his first kill of the night, and it's 10-9 Lopes.
That is not the strongest kill you're going to see from Christian Janke tonight, but nonetheless, he's got a whole weapon of bag of weapons that he can use. And there's the hard one right there. He switched it up on you.
You just mentioned that ain't going to be the hardest hit we've seen from Christian Janke all night. There it is right there. Second kill in as many moments for Christian Janke. As George Mason's going to call a timeout on the floor, we'll take a timeout here as you are watching GCU men's volleyball right here on GCU TV.
I will always be with you, my friend. I will be with you until the end. I will always be there when you fall, and help you when you need it most of all.
When my hot water heater failed, she was pregnant, in-laws were coming, a little bit of water, it rocked our world. I had no idea the amount of damage that water could do.
We called USAA, and they greeted me as they always do. Sergeant Baker, how are you? They were on it. It was unbelievable. Having insurance is something everyone needs, but having USAA, that's a privilege. We're the Bakers, and we're USAA members for life.
USAA. Get your insurance quote today.
So we are back here on GCU TV. Lopes out in front, 11-9 over the George Mason Patriots. Patriots mounting a comeback in this one, once trailed by 4. Alex Shmalev set to serve here for the Lopes. Christian Janke with 2 kills in the last 2 moments. Alex Shmalev looking for the service ace there, won't get it as he can't keep that one in play, and it's 11-10 as George Mason takes over. And it's going to be Langston Payne. Already has 1 kill in this one, set to serve here for the Patriots. And he's going to pick up a service error of his own. And as the Lopes will get it back, it's 12-10.
So back-to-back service errors, and now the Lopes got to take advantage of the service errors that George Mason will give them. They had a ton of service errors last night.
Tanner Petchel sending it over. Coming in for the kill is Hayden Wagner. And there he is with kill number 3 on the night. We mentioned last night Hayden Wagner leading George Mason in kills this season with 285 now with that last kill. As the Lopes look to counter, they will not there. A rejection.
Jack Reese read that one like a book.
Jack Reese with the quick rejection, tying this ball game up at 12 apiece as George Mason looks again to take their first lead of the night here in set number 1. McLean sending it up for Janke, gets rejected. Udall able to keep it alive. Jack Reese again slamming that one down, and it's 13-12 Patriots. Luis Velez back to serve, so Jack Reese making his presence felt with 1 kill and 1 rejection in a matter of moments to give George Mason the lead. That's Will Schwob looking for the kill, won't be able to keep that one in play, putting a little too much oomph on that last hit. And George Mason jumps out in front to a 2-point advantage. It's 14-12.
So George Mason started a little bit slow and the Lopes started fast, and now they've kind of switched a little bit. The Lopes have slowed down and George Mason's been able to pick it up.
David Keichel coming away with kill number 3. And it's 14-13. So Keichel and Janke. Keichel with 3 kills, Janke with 2. And to no surprise, they're at the top of the leaderboards thus far tonight here for the Lopes as George Mason looking to counter that last attack. Petchel to Udall, to Keichel. Patriots able to keep it in play. And the rejection coming there.
Christian Janke to serve.
It appears Will Schwob coming away with that rejection, and we're all knotted up at 14.
So Schwob, McLean, and Keichel were all right there on that triple block.
Janke unable to keep that one in play for the service error, and George Mason back out in front. 15-14 was the common theme of last night's game. Both sides going toe for toe. As Petchel sets up McLean there. Great defense by the Patriots as they keep that one in play. Lopes almost coming away with the kill. Udall to Petchel. To Janke, no good. George Mason looking to come away with this one, and they will. Kyle Barnes coming away with the kill. And the Patriots regain their 2-point lead. It's 16-14.
Janke's visibly frustrated with himself. And you can see it on the look on his face that he thought that hit he had from the back line was going to drop, and it probably should have.
before David Keishel could take that one home. The point is going to go to George Mason as they take a 3-point lead at 17-14. As Coach Worley wants to call a timeout, get his players back on the same page. We'll take a quick timeout here as well as you are watching GCU men's volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Feel the thunder in the heart of Phoenix. GCULopes.com.
We needed one more member on our roster. Streets of New York is proud to announce Grand Canyon University to our winning team. We are now the official pizza of GCU. Go Lopes.
Back here on GCU TV, George Mason, who once trailed earlier on in the set, now has a 3-point advantage at 17-14. Hayden Wagner with 3 kills on 9 total attempts thus far. Jack Reese making his presence felt as well with 2 kills on 4 attempts. As Sam Greensled sends it over. David Keishel looking for another kill, is gonna get rejected. Jack Reese with his second block in the set, and it's 18-14.
Sam Greenslade to serve.
Greenslade serving again here for George Mason. Janke sets it up to Petchel, to Keishel, and Keishel is going to come away with the kill. But George Mason unable to counter back with that ball, hitting it out of bounds, and it's 18-15 as the Lopes look to chip away late. Ian McLean sending it over. Great athletic play there for Christian Janke to keep the ball in the air. Will Kalaman sending it up for Kyle Barnes. Does not work, and a quick kill for Alex Shmalev. Kill number 2 for number 24, and the Lopes only trail by 2. It's 18-16.
Keep feeding the big guy in the middle. Whether it be Shmalev or McLean, they have really been able to step up when needed for this team.
McLean unable to keep that one in play for the Lopes. Will Schwab trying to keep it alive last second, could not get to it before it fell, and it's 19-16 George Mason with Jack Reese set to serve. I mentioned before, George Mason picking up the first set in last night's loss to the Lopes as Alex Shmalev takes that one to the house. Kill number 3 for the big guy, and it's 19-17. Keishel sending it over. George Mason unable to do anything with that one as Keishel's going to pick up his first service ace of the night. And just like that, it is a 1-point game at 19-18. So great back and forth play between the Lopes and the Patriots thus far here in set number 1 as Keishel set to send things off here again for the Lopes. Barnes able to keep that one in the air, and a huge rejection for Will Schwab. Will Schwab right there for the Lopes as they even things up at 19 apiece.
Schwab along with guess who? Alex Shmalev.
So Alex Shmalev being credited with a block there, his second of the night. And a quick Bounce back for George Mason. Hayden Wagner with kill number 4, and they retake their lead. It's 20-19.
Hayden Wagner to serve.
And Wagner will serve here for the Patriots. Do not want to get Hayden Wagner going in this one. We mentioned before, leads the Patriots in kills this season, leading them right now in kills on the night with 4. Looking for the service ace. He won't get it. Christian Janke letting that one go at the very last second as it goes out of play, as the score is once again tied here at 20 apiece. Will Schwob sending things over for the Lopes. And coming away with the point there will be Grand Canyon, as they'll take a 21-20 lead.
Will Schwob to serve.
Luis Velez unable to keep that one in play, as the Lopes look to steal one late here in set number 1. Will Schwob back to serve yet again. And there is Langston Payne with kill number 2. The Lopes have done a good job defensively thus far to isolate Langston Payne from the Patriot offense, but Langston Payne making his presence felt right there in a huge way, bringing the pain for George Mason as we're all knotted up at 21. Petchel to Shmalev, gets blocked, able to keep it alive. Petchel sets it up for Janke, who's going to come away with the kill. A huge kill for Christian Janke. And the Lopes now lead at 22-21.
Trevor Weary to serve.
Trevor Weary entering this one for Coach Worley's squad, as he'll head back to serve this one for the Lopes, as they have a golden opportunity right here to go on a bit of a rally late to take this one in set number 1. Payne with his second kill in a matter of moments, kill number 3, and we're all knotted up again at 22 apiece. Justin Coleman entering the ball game for George Mason. We saw Coleman in last night's game having a few heated arguments with the head official, but actually receive a red card in set number 2 after having a few choice words for the official, as he sets that one over for the Lopes. Kiki Shell looking for the kill, won't find it there. Janke looking for the soft touch. George Mason able to keep it in the air. And it looks like the Lopes are going to get the point. Ian McLean's going to come away with a huge rejection, and the Lopes take a 23-22 lead.
Yeah, they're going to call double touch on the Patriots. Can't touch it twice after you've touched it the first time, and Lopes able to get be the beneficiary of that call.
We'll see if they can take advantage right here, Kyle. As Petchel sets it up for Udall, who's going to set it up for Keyshell. No go. Barnes. Schwob right there to counter Barnes' hit. Janke looking for the kill. George Mason able to keep it alive and coming in for the quick kill. A very smart play there from Luis Velez, picking up his second kill of the set. And we are all knotted up at 23, and you couldn't ask for a better first set between these two sides. So Velez coming away with that kill, serves it over to Janke, to Petchel, setting it up for Ian McLean, who's unable to keep that one inbounds, and we have set point here for the Patriots. It's 24-23, as Coach Worley is going to call a timeout here. Crucial moment here in set number 1 as George Mason looks to take it. We'll take a quick break right here as you're watching GCU Men's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Canyon State Credit Union, a local credit union serving the Valley for over 65 years, can assist you in buying your first home, refinancing your current home, or if you're dreaming of a retirement home. Canyon State Credit Union can provide you with a fast and affordable solution that meets your needs. Let Canyon State Credit Union run the numbers on your dream. Visit canyonstatecu.org or call 623-580-6015 for more information. Canyon State Credit Union, committed to you. We do business in accordance with the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, MLS number 410376.
I will always be with you, my friend. I will be with you until the end. I will always be there when you fall and help you when you need it most of all.
Back here on GCU TV, Lopes have their backs against the walls right now as they trail this one 24-23 here in set number 1 as George Mason looks to duplicate what they did last night, and that's win set number 1. Langston Payne coming alive here late with 3 kills on 3 total attempts. Hayden Wagner with 4 kills on 13 total attempts. Luis Velez giving George Mason the lead with a massive kill moments ago. Set to serve here. Set point for George Mason as the Lopes look to tie it up. Keishel looking for the kill, won't find it there. A huge block there for Ian McLean, kept alive by George Mason. And the Lopes are gonna even up the score, or they're gonna reverse the call here saying it was tipped by the Lopes, and George Mason is gonna pick up a 25-23 victory. So in a set that looked like it was completely controlled by the Lopes early on, George Mason playing some consistent volleyball to make a comeback and end up winning this one by a score of 25-23. Langston Payne, like I mentioned before, coming alive late with 3 kills. David Keishel, 4 kills on 10 attempts. Christian Janke always up there with 3 kills. Alex Shmalev with 3 kills and 2 blocks already in set number 1. So nothing you can do about that one if you're Coach Worley and the Lopes.
Nope, just got to bounce back and win set number 2, and we'll see if they can do it after a pretty dominating set number 1.
Well, it's time for the upcoming schedule, brought to you by BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country.
Softball hosts the GCU Invitational this weekend. See them take on Ohio State at 10 a.m. tomorrow, followed by an afternoon game against Weber State. And you can catch those games here on GCU TV. And the other sports going on today here on campus, baseball had an exhilarating 25-18 win over Xavier, and we were able to watch a little bit of that one, and they scored 16 runs in the 6th inning with no outs.
I believe we sat down for about 45 minutes, Kyle. They did not record an out, Xavier. 14 runs in that bottom half of the 6th inning before they recorded an out.
Before they ran out of pitchers. They brought in a fielder to pitch, and then he recorded 3 straight outs, and including a strikeout even. He struck out Quinn Cotton, but the Lopes scored 25 runs today. And of course, the big game tonight, round 3 with New Mexico State in the WAC championship for a chance to play in the NCAA tournament.
The Lopes, of course, looking to qualify for that tournament for the first time in the program's history. Could be exciting stuff out there in Vegas tonight. We'll see if the Lopes can salvage off a set number 2 victory against George Mason here.
Softball team defeated Ohio State University by a score of 8-7, and they're currently taking on Weber State. GCU softball now 15-13 on the
Softball did win their first game today, 8-7 against Ohio State, and they're currently playing Weber State in the second game of their doubleheader right now at the GCU softball stadium.
So a lot of victories so far here today for GCU Athletics. Men's volleyball looking to tally off their 5th consecutive victory here. It looks like we're going to get all set here for set number 2. We mentioned David Keishel with 4 kills early on. That leads the leaderboards for the Lopes here offensively. Christian Janke with 3 kills on 12 attempts has played great volleyball on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. And of course, Alex Shmalev with 3 kills and 2 blocks already in this one for the Lopes offensively.
Get on your feet. And I know it's spring break, but somebody make some noise. And remember those things, nobody sits down until the Lopes score. Patriots will begin the second set with a serve. Luis Velez to serve.
Luis Velez set to serve here for George Mason. Came away with that set-changing kill, tied up at 23. It was Velez's second kill of the set. As he sends it over, Janke sending it up for Ian McLean with a quick kill right out of the gate for the Lopes. Kill number 2 for McLean, who again picked up a career-high 13 kills last night, giving the Lopes a 1-0 lead here in set number 2.
Lopes starting set number 2 the same way they started set number 1 with a huge kill from one of their middles. And this time it was Ian McLean.
Tanner Petchel sending it over for the Lopes, as that one is going to be wildly hit out of play as the Lopes take a 2-0 lead. So the Lopes took a quick 4-0 lead in set number 1, looking to do the same here in set number 2 as they lead at 2-0, looking to separate themselves from the Patriots early on. And the Patriots able to keep that one in play. Great defensive play there from the Patriots, and they're going to come away with the point. So an all-around great effort shown there by George Mason, as it's going to be Hayden Wagner coming away with the block, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, Ian McLean just didn't get enough of that one to put it over the net. Great hustle from number 10 over there for the Patriots, Will Kalaman, to save that ball that was going to the bleachers.
Greensled sends it over. Petchel setting it up for Keyshell. Tipped in the air there by George Mason. And it looks like they're going to come away with the point yet again, so we're all knotted up at 2.
Yeah, someone was in the net there. That was either Keyshell or McLean that was in the net for the Lopes, and the referees caught him.
Greensled back to serve. And Janke did not get a good feel for that ball, deflecting it into the crowd, and just like that, it is a 3-2 lead for George Mason. First service ace of the night for Sam Greenslade as he heads back to the line. Udall to Petchel, setting it up for Keyshell, is going to get blocked. And it's 4-2 George Mason.
A bad set from Tanner Petchel as he set it a little bit behind David Keyshell, who had to contort his body in the air and then didn't get enough of it, and it was just right into the hands of the George Mason block.
Greenslade again. Udall gets it in the air. Petchel setting it up for Keyshell, and that time the Lopes are going to come away successful. David Keyshell with kill number 5, and it's 4-3.
A much better set from Tanner Petchel to set him up there, and then the Lopes came away with a huge point and a huge momentum shifter that they needed here in set number 2.
Janke back to serve, and he's going to come away with a service error there as George Mason reclaims their 2-point advantage. It's 5-3.
Jack Reese to serve.
Jack Reese back to serve for George Mason. George Mason would love to get out in front here in set number 2 after coming from behind, picking up that set number 1 victory as that one's hit out of play. 5-4 ball game. Ian McLean set to serve here for the Lopes. And there's Langston Payne. We mentioned it on the pregame, Kyle. Langston Payne not afraid to bring the pain. I know he said it numerous times, but that is kill number 4 for number 5 for the Patriots at 6-4.
Yeah, you got to watch it when they don't set Hayden Wagner. It's more than likely going to Langston Payne, and they don't have, George Mason doesn't have as many weapons as the Lopes do, and the Lopes just have to find a way to get their weapons going just like they did right there.
And there's David Keyshell once again, kill number 6 for number 22, and it's 6-5 as the Lopes look to even up the score here early. Keyshell putting a little too much mustard on that last hit as it goes out of play, and George Mason reclaims once again their 2-point lead at 7-5.
And every time the Lopes find a way to get the serve back and get a little bit momentum going, it's either a service error or a huge kill from the Patriots.
Petchell's going to set it up for Keichel. David Keichel is on fire at the moment for the Lopes. His 7th kill of the night, 3rd already in this set. And it's a 7-6 ball game. Langston Payne, it looked like he was going to go in for the kill. It turned out to be Jack Reese, who's unable to keep it in play, and the Lopes have even up the score at 7.
Will Schwob to serve.
Will Schwob set to serve. Will Schwob just 1 kill in this one so far. Still looking to get going. Had that 1 key block in set number 1. Teaming up with Alex Shmelev. Shmelev able to keep that one alive. Schwob sends it over. Langston Payne's going to get blocked by none other than Alex Shmelev. That's going to be Shmelev's 3rd rejection of the night, and the Lopes take their first lead here in set number 2. It's 8-7.
Good defense from the Lopes and Alex Shmelev right there.
Schwob sends it over. Payne faking the kill there. Jack Reese yet again as Petchel sets it up for Keichel. We've seen that combination a few times here in set number 2. As Petchel is once again going to set it up for Keichel. And just like that, David Keichel picks up kill number 8. As the Lopes take a 2-point advantage, it's 9-7. So the combination of Tanner Petchel and David Keichel paying big dividends right now for Coach Worley. As Will Schwob sends it over. And it's going to be Sam Greensled picking up the kill. 9-8.
Langston Payne to serve.
That was Greenslade's 2nd kill of the night, has 1 block already. As Langston Payne set to serve, first time tonight for number 5. Janke to Petchel to Shmelev, making it look very easy there. Kill number 4 for Alex Shmelev as he found a wide open hole on that floor. And all Langston Payne could do there is look and watch.
Alex Shmelev jumped a little bit early, but able to hang there and get his hand to it and just throw it straight down to the floor on the far side.
Shmelev with the serve. Schwob to Petchel to Janke looking for the kill. He's going to get a huge rejection. Jack Reese picking up his 4th block, and it's 10-9. So just like we saw all last night and so far here tonight, mano-a-mano on both sides as it's 10-9 as George Mason looks to even up the score right here, right now. Petchel sets it up for Janke. George Mason able to keep it in play. Udall to Petchel to Keichel. David Keichel. Can you be hotter than David Keichel? Kill number 9 in this one on 17 total attempts, and the Lopes take an 11-9 lead.
He's got 5 in this set alone. The majority of the Lopes points coming from David Keichel.
Petchel sends it over for the Lopes. And going in for the quick kill, that's Jack Reese, kill number 3. Lopes looking to put George Mason away here, trying to go on a run here in the middle part of set number 2. George Mason not giving an inch. It's an 11-10 game as Greenslade set to send it over yet again for the Patriots. And Christian Janke having a tough handle on that one. It's going to be the 2nd service ace for Sam Greenslade. 2nd one off the hands of Christian Janke, and we're all knotted up at 11 apiece. Petchel to Keichel. Those two are in sync at the moment as Petchel sets it up for Keichel yet again. Kill number 10, 6th in this set, and the Lopes now lead it 12-11. Janke sends it over for the Lopes. Already has one service error in this one. Lopes able to keep it alive. Udall to Schwob, looking for the kill, and he'll get it. Will Schwob with the full extension on that last kill. Only his third kill of the evening, and the Lopes have a 2-point advantage. It's 13-11. So we'll see if the Lopes can mount off a rally here, up by 2. With Janke set to serve yet again. And it's going to be Schwob again. Holding nothing back on that last kill, his 4th kill. The Lopes now up by 3, their largest lead of the set, as George Mason is going to call a timeout. And we'll take a quick timeout here as well. You are watching GCU men's volleyball as they lead the Patriots 14-11. We'll be right back here on GCU TV.
I will always be with you, my friend. I will be with you until the end. I will always be there when you fall, and help you when you need it most of all.
When my hot water heater failed, she was pregnant, in-laws were coming, a little bit of water, it rocked our world.
I had no idea the amount of damage that water could do.
We called USAA, and they greeted me as they always do. Sergeant Baker, how are you? They were on it. It was unbelievable. Having insurance is something everyone needs, but having USAA, that's a privilege. We're the Bakers, and we're USAA members for life.
USAA. Get your insurance quote today.
With the service error there, just did not get enough on that last hit, and it's 14-12.
Jack Reese to serve.
So not what you wanted if you're the Lopes coming out of that last timeout. It's a service error to give it right back to George Mason.
Jack Reese with the hit. Petchel to McLean, no good. Petchel once again gonna set it up for McLean, and he will find the back corner. So Ian McLean able to keep that one in play. As we'll see some more arguing from George Mason's side, that's Luis Velez. Not happy with the call, but Ian McLean's gonna pick up his 2nd kill, and it's 15-12. Lopes looking for the quick block, as they're not going to be able to keep that one in play. And George Mason's going to get the point. It's 15-13.
Hayden Wagner serve.
Hayden Wagner back to serve here for the Patriots. Langston Payne looking for the kill, and he's going to get it. Perfectly executed there by the Patriots, as Payne's going to pick up his 5th kill, tying him with Hayden Wagner for the team lead. And it's 15-14, so just like that, the Patriots creeping back in this one. It's only a 1-possession game, with Hayden Wagner looking to tie things up right here. Picked up 4 service aces alone last night in George Mason's loss, as he puts a little too much on that one, as the Lopes will regain their 2-point lead at 16-14.
David Kishiel to serve.
Kishiel back to serve. And the Patriots are not going to get a good handle on that one. David Keishel with his first service ace of the night. That was Sam Greenslade, unable to get a good hand on that one, and it's 17-14.
Just David's 5th service ace on the year. So a rare service ace for him. And we'll see if he can repeat that performance on this serve coming up.
Greenslade keeps it alive. It's going to be Barnes looking for the kill, and he's going to give it. Right in David Keishel's kitchen there, as he's going to not be able to come away with that one at 17-15. Barnes just barely getting it over the net there for a service ace, and just like that, it is a 1-point game again. It's 17-16 with Barnes back to serve yet again. George Mason looking to duplicate what they did in set number 1 after falling behind late, looking for a comeback yet again as Barnes sends it over for the Patriots. Petchel sets it up for Shmalev, coming in for the quick kill. Alex Shmalev getting up there early from that set from Petchel. Kill number 5, and it's 18-16. Will Schwob back to serve here for the Lopes.
George Mason had 6 service aces last night, and they've already got 5 here through almost 2 sets. So the Lopes got to pick it up on the receiving of the serves.
Langston Payne looking for the kill there. Lopes able to counter. Christian Janke looking for the kill. It's no good. Going for the kill there was Jack Reese. He's not going to come away with it as it hits the net, and it's 19-16 Lopes as Will Schwob will head back to serve yet again.
Will Schwob to serve.
Lopes looking to put things away right here, or right now, up by 3 late in this set, looking to even things up before set number 3. As Greenslade looking for the kill, won't get it, putting way too much on that one as the Lopes don't get a hand on it, and it's 20-16 as the Patriots are going to take their second timeout of the set. We'll take our second timeout of this set right here as you are watching GCU men's volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Feel the thunder in the heart of Phoenix. GCULopes.com.
We needed one more member on our roster. Streets of New York is proud to announce Grand Canyon University to our winning team. We are now the official pizza of GCU. Go Lopes.
Back here on GCU TV as the Lopes look to take advantage of some George Mason mistakes here late in set number 2. They lead it 20-16. Looking to even things up before we enter set number 3 in Phoenix. Schwob set to serve here for the Lopes. Looking for the block there was Christian Janke. He won't get it. Hayden Wagner with the point, and it's 20-17. So the Patriots looking to chip away here late. Justin Coleman back to serve for the first time here tonight for the Patriots. We've seen a great show of effort from Tanner Petchel and David Keishel here in set number 2. As Janke looking for the kill, he won't get it there. A quick rejection there for Jack Reese. Reese picking up his 5th block, and it's 20-18.
That block went right off of Shmalev's face. He's in a little bit of pain right now. He's going to shake it off and stay in the game.
Alex Shmalev, a tough individual, but
he's going to sub himself out. get looked at. And it was at this point in the last set that George Mason made their comeback and really took it to the Lopes. So Lopes got to be careful and keep momentum on their side. They got a small 2-point lead right now. But they're going to look to add on to that lead after that big block.
And Alex Shmelev, a tough individual, like you just said, Kyle, back in the thick of things right now. Seems to be okay after that last hit. As Coleman sends it over, Udall sets it up to Petchel, to Keyshell, and another block, and that's Luis Velez coming in with his second block of the set, and it's 20-19, so what was once a 20-16 lead for the Lopes after that timeout from the Patriots. They are currently on a 3-0 scoring run, looking to even up the score right here at 20. Coleman sends it over again. Udall to Petchel to Shmelev, looking for the kill. He's going to get it. Alex Shmelev with all of his might, picking up his 6th kill of the night. It's 21-19.
Good job from the Lopes and great job from Alex Shmelev, able to bounce back after a small George Mason run. And now Shmelev will get ready to serve to try and add on to this Lopes lead.
Shmelev could not get enough on that one. That'll be a service error. And another 1-point game here in Phoenix. It's 21-20. Luis Velez back to serve here for the Patriots. Velez has been a key factor so far here in set number 2 with his 2 kills on 3 attempts. Does have 2 very important blocks in this one, and another block for the Patriots. Jack Reese picking up block number 7 on the night. That leads the Patriots offensively, and the game is knotted up again. It's 21-21.
And everything is going right now for George Mason.
And Luis Velez talking things over with the official yet again in this one as he's set to serve. Another opportunity here for the Patriots to steal one from the Lopes. Coming back at the very last second in set number 1 as they're going to pick up another point and go up 22-21 here.
I think they're going to say that Keyshell carried that ball and didn't hit it, like he almost threw it down. I believe that is what the call was.
Keyshell looking to put all of his might into that one. Gets caught late as the Lopes look to even up the score, and they're going to. Ian McLean picking up the kill. Kill number 4 for number 10, and we're all knotted up at 22.
So that time McLean able to hang in the air and get the ball down from behind his head.
Petchel sends it over. Jack Reese showing absolutely no remorse on that last hit. Kill number 4 for number 18, and it's a 23-22 George Mason lead. It's going to be Sam Greenslade back to serve. Very similar to what we saw in set number 1. Lopes jumping out to a big lead in the middle of the set, and George Mason able to make their comeback as they're doing the same thing right now. Another huge block there for the Patriots. And set point here for George Mason, it's 24-22. Greenslade looking to put the Lopes away right here, right now. Petchel to McLean, no good. Barnes looking for the kill, he's gonna get it. Off the fingertips of Ian McLean, a 25-22 set number 2 victory for George Mason. And just like that, the Lopes have their backs against the walls here in a big way at home. They are down 2-0 as they look to bounce back and win the next 3 to take this thing in 5 sets. We will head to set number 3 here in Phoenix after a quick break. You are watching GCU Men's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
As a teacher, Your calling was always to make a difference and positively impact the future. You live with a deep sense of purpose and strive to inspire generations of change. GCU's online Masters of Education degree program gives you the skills you need to grow and develop your career, while also making sure you have time for yourself and your family. Today, you can learn anywhere and anytime, giving kids a look into the technological advances that pushed you forward. Being strong and compassionate makes you a role model through this formative period in their lives. You're not just inspiring future generations of leaders and innovators to reach for their dreams, you're giving them the tools they need to achieve them.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online. Curiosity fuels you. It helps you understand the world around you. It's your guide through life. So when you're ready for a fulfilling new career, let your curiosity fuel that change. Change is difficult, but Grand Canyon University's online degree programs in technology make it convenient for you to achieve your dream. While businesses are being transformed by artificial intelligence and analytics, GCU teaches you how to plan for innovation and make sense of the world. By applying that knowledge to today's most challenging problems and sharing your insights, you're helping to build a better tomorrow for you, your community, and your family. Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
The Lopes defeated Ohio State University in softball action in 7, currently leading Weber State 2-0.
Back here on GCU TV as the Lopes looking to mount a comeback to keep their winning streak alive here in Phoenix, down 2-0 to the George Mason Patriots. Lopes able to pick up a 3-2 victory last night against these same Patriots. Lopes looking to force 5 sets tonight in this one. They're going to have to do it in a big way, though, Kyle. Down 2-0 at the moment.
Yeah, in the first 2 sets, the Lopes have come out hot and then gone on late runs, but the Patriots have gone on late runs as well and bigger runs to ultimately win those 2 sets. And the Lopes almost beating themselves right now, it seems like. They got 6 service errors, and then on the attacking end, they have a total of 65 attack errors as opposed to the 61 for George Mason. So the Lopes are going to have to cut down on that, and it looks like a couple substitutions are going to be made with Kayla Blazer coming into the game and owner Shakur as well.
And the Lopes, like you said, potentially beating themselves so far in this one, have played well up until late in those last 2 sets. Could easily be up 2-0 right now against George Mason. And as they look to get going here early in set number 3, and you cannot deny the great teamwork we saw in set number 2 between Tanner Petchel and David Kieshel. Kieshel picking up 6 kills alone thanks to Tanner Petchel, bringing him with 10 kills on 23 attempts so far in this one. And it's going to be Honor Shakur making his first appearance in this one, setting things off here for the Lopes. Greensled looking for the kill. He's going to find the front corner. The right corner here on the floor. And just like that, it is 1-0 Patriots.
So this time the Patriots able to jump out to a quick 1-point lead, as the Lopes did in sets 1 and 2.
Shakur sets it up for Janke, who's going to come away with the kill. Catching Kyle Barnes off guard there at the moment, and we're all knotted up at 1 apiece. Kill number 5 on the night for Janke. As he'll send it over here. Velez setting it up for Reese, who's going to come away with the kill. So Jack Reese just flicking it over the net. Some miscommunication there by the Lopes defense, and it's 2-1.
Lopes need to get some energy back in a big way. They look a little deflated right now.
Maybe that last service error from Greenslade will help out the Lopes. Caleb Blazer making his first appearance this weekend as well for the Lopes, as he'll send it over with the serve. George Mason looking for the kill. That was Jack Reese, no go. And they're going to come away with the point. So George Mason's going to take a 3-2 lead.
Kerr unable to set that one cleanly. He set it with both hands. Well, you set it with both hands, but he did it unevenly, so it's going to be a double touch on owner Sakur.
Schwob looking for the kill. Great defensive play there for the Patriots, as they're going to come away with the point yet again. That's number 9, Hayden Wagner, with the hit. And it's 4-2 Patriots. So George Mason coming strong out of the gate here as the Lopes don't look to be on the same page at the moment, Kyle. We'll see if they can regroup. And again, Onur Sakur making his first appearance in this one, as well as Caleb Blazer. Jack Reese sending it over. Keichel looking for his first kill of the set, won't find it there. Velez setting it up for Wagner. Sakur setting it up for Shmelev, but he's not going to be able to keep it in play, and it's 5-2 George Mason.
Shmelev wanted that one. He took a big, hard swing at it, and it went straight to the floor, just unable to hit that line out there.
Reese sends it over for the Patriots, and he's not going to get enough on that one. A service error there for Jack Reese, and it's 5-3.
So Mason's letting them stick around. And if they're going to let you stick around, you got to take advantage. As George Mason took advantage both times, the Lopes let them stick around early on in sets 1 and 2.
Keichel looking for the service ace there, won't be able to keep it in play. 6-3 George Mason, as they look to run away with this thing early, up by 3. Hayden Wagner back to serve here for the Patriots, has 6 kills, which leads the charge for George Mason thus far on 21 attempts. Does have 3 blocks defensively. Jack Reese with 8 blocks for the Patriots, as that ball is going to find the floor. It's going to find the corner for Hayden Wagner for his first service ace of the night. Picked up 4 last night, and it's 7-3 Patriots.
So that's going to be the 6th service ace for this George Mason team. They had 6 all of last night, and now Coach Worley wants to talk about it in this timeout.
So Coach Worley will take a timeout. We'll take another timeout here as well, as you are watching GCU men's volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Feel the thunder in the heart of Phoenix. GCULopes.com.
Across the great desert to where the mountains touch the sky. This is Sanderson Ford country, where Arizona's pride. Sanderson Ford country, built on serving you. Sanderson Ford, satisfaction in everything we do. We're Arizona's pride. Sanderson Ford.
Down and in this one, 2-0 at the hands of the George Mason Patriots. Patriots jumping out in front, 7-3 to kick things off here in set number 3. Hayden Wagner back to serve, just picked up his first service ace of the evening. And like I said, picked up 4 last night, so 5 total so far this weekend for Hayden Wagner, as he's going to pick up a service error there after the service ace. Cole Udall doing a good job of getting out of the way of that one, and it's 7-4. Will Schwob back to serve. Going for the soft touch there was Langston Payne, unable to come away with the kill. David Keichel coming away with a kill of his own there. His first here in set number 3. He had that dominant set number 2. Now has 11 kills overall, and the Lopes are chipping away at 7-5.
So Lopes starting to feel it, starting to come back a little bit now. And we'll see if they can keep this momentum up.
So Schwob sends it over. Payne went for the soft touch last time, showing no remorse there on that hit. Won't get the kill. Barnes setting it up there for Reese. Oh no, Sakur setting it up for the Lopes. Patriots able to keep it alive. A nice volley here from both clubs. Velez and Janke at the forefront there. Kichel's gonna send it over. Payne's gonna go in for the kill. Udall keeps it alive. Janke sets it up for Kichel. An excellent drive here from both sides of the ball. Kichel keeping it alive. Sakur sets it up for Janke, who's gonna come away with the kill. Oh my goodness, what a volley there between the Lopes and the Patriots as Christian Janke's gonna come away with his 5th kill of the evening.
And absolutely what the Lopes needed is after a long rally like that, if you don't score, it's gonna be deflating because you have done everything to keep it alive. And the Lopes come away with that one down by just 1 early on, and we'll see if they can keep it going.
Great defensive volleyball that we just saw there. A quick block there for the Lopes, won't be able to salvage things off. Barnes looking for the kill, blocked by the Lopes. Sakur sets it up for Shmalev, looking to find the hold, won't find it there. Another block, as that one's gonna hit the floor. Alex Shmalev could not find the floor on that last play, finds it there. Wide open as Hayden Wagner could only watch. We're all knotted up at 7. It looks like the Patriots are going to take a timeout on the floor as the Lopes even up the score at 7 apiece. You are watching GCU men's volleyball right here on GCU TV.
We have been the experts in clean since 1945. We help businesses keep their facilities cleaner, healthier, greener, and safer. We are passionate about what we do and are committed to making your workplace environment the cleanest and healthiest it can be.
Our armed forces' heroism, courage, and bravery give greater meaning to what it is to be an American. Grand Canyon University honors you and pays tribute to you and your family. As a community, GCU celebrates your service, your sacrifice, and your commitment. God bless all the brave men and women who put our country first. We want to do the same for you. GCU puts you first with its flexible and convenient online degree programs. We salute you and thank you for your service.
Back here on GCU TV, so the Lopes looking flat to start out set number 3, have all of a sudden woken up here after a couple of great rallies from both sides of the ball. Defensively, Christian Janke coming down with a huge momentum-shifting kill. It was his 5th kill of the night. Will Schwob back to serve here for the Lopes as we're all knotted up at 7. Langston Payne looking for the kill, won't find it there. Lopes able to keep it alive. Sakur sets it up for Kichel, won't find it there. And Cole Udall was not ready for that kill. Everything that Hayden Wagner had on that one. He comes away successful with his 7th kill of the night, and it's 8-7 George Mason. Kyle Barnes back to serve. Schwob sets in the air for Sakur to Janke, looking for the hit, and won't get it as it hits off the top of the net. And just like that, the Patriots back in front by 2. It's 9-7. So a huge timeout there for George Mason as they regroup, regain their 2-point lead. Barnes to Schwob, who tried to keep it alive. Kichel trying to keep it in the air there as it falls into the stands. 10-7 lead now for George Mason. A service ace there from Wagner, his second, that was Kyle Barnes back for his first service ace of the evening. Back to serve here is Barnes as it's 10-7. Alex Shmelev with the hit. It's 10-8.
Alex Shmelev to serve.
Shmelev will serve here for the Lopes after that last kill.
Shmelev now with 7 timely kills for the Lopes, and a much needed one.
So Shmelev to serve. Patriots just barely keeping that one alive, as they're going to come away with a quick kill. Sam Greenslade coming away with that kill, and it's 11-8. George Mason not wanting to give anything here to the Lopes, up by 2. Langston Payne back to serve. Payne not as quite as dominant as he was last night with just 5 kills on 12 attempts, but has made his presence felt. As David Keishel's gonna pick up the hit, and the Lopes creep closer. It's 11-9. So Keichel picking up kill number 12 as Honor Sakur back to serve for the Lopes.
So every time the Lopes seem to have momentum, and every time they start to come back, George Mason's had an answer, and I think that's what George Mason was missing last night in their 5-set loss, and they have really been able to dominate so far tonight.
And Velez sends it over. Sakur setting it up for Keichel. Won't get the kill. Velez to Barnes, who's going to pick up his 5th kill of the night, and it's 13-9. So Kyle Barnes heating up offensively here for the Patriots. And like I mentioned before, Patriots looking to put this thing away here in set number 3, up by 4 at the moment. Velez sends it over. Janke to Sakur. Back to Janke, who's going to pick up another kill. So Christian Janke picks up his 3rd kill of the set, his 6th of the night, and it's 13-10.
So unlike last night, George Mason getting a little bit more help offensively. I mean, Hayden Wagner leads the team with 9, but Barnes, Payne, Reese each with 5, Greenslade with 4, and then Velez has 2. So they're getting a lot of more help than they did last night. And now Wagner picks up his 10th kill.
So Hayden Wagner proving why he's the head of the pack on that George Mason offense, picking up his 10th kill. Does have 3 blocks in this one. It's a 14-10 lead here for George Mason. Showing no signs of slowing down in this one. Had to catch myself there, Kyle.
I like Slines.
I like Slines too. But George Mason is going to pick up another point there as Will Schwob unable to keep that one in play, and it's 15-10. So another timeout is going to be called on the floor by Coach Worley, and the Lopes will take another timeout here on the floor as well. You are watching GCU Men's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
One more member on our roster. Streets of New York is proud to announce Grand Canyon University to our winning team. We are now the official pizza of GCU. Go Lopes.
We have been the experts in clean since 1945. We help businesses keep their facilities cleaner, healthier, greener, and safer. We are passionate about what we do and are committed to making your workplace environment the cleanest and healthiest it can be.
Back here on GCU TV, George Mason pulling away here in set number 3. They currently lead it by 5. It's 15-10 as they look for the 3-0 sweep after suffering a 3-2 loss here last night in set number 5 against the Lopes here in the Antelope Gymnasium. And it's going to be Sam Greenslade, who's had himself a night with 4 kills and 2 blocks thus far. And George Mason is now going to be in front by 6, 16-10.
Another errant set by Ona Sakur, so that's his second one since he's entered this game here early on in this set. And he's got to find a way to get a good set off to help the Lopes come back as they're down 6.
Green slate again. Udall has it, sets it up for Kichel, but is quickly rejected by Jack Reese. Block number 9 for number 18. Have yourself a night, and it's 17-10. Green slate, back to serve yet again. Janke. That's Blazer looking for his first kill, won't find it. Udall's gonna set it up for Will Schwob in for the attack and is quickly blocked yet again. Luis Valise. Block number 3, and it's 18-10. So it's been all Patriots so far after that last time out from Coach Worley. Lopes digging themselves in a hole here at the moment, down by 8, 18-10.
If they don't get a stop here, this one might be all but over. And there's that stop. Good job by David Kichel. Right there, gets the Lopes back on track, and now they're down by 7. They got to get on a little bit of a run to really get themselves back in position to possibly win this third set.
And Caleb Blazer back to serve here. None other than David Kichel picking up his 13th kill. Velez setting it up there, and a quick rejection there for the Lopes, but way too much on that one by Will Schwob. The point will go to George Mason. It's 19-11, and up by 8 here late. George Mason looking to put the essential nail in the coffin here and looking for the 3-0 sweep. Sakur to Udall. He's going to set up for Kichel, looking for another kill. Won't find it there. Second time's the charm. Won't get it there. We'll see if he gets another opportunity here as Udall sets it up for Janke, who hits it over. Another great volley here from both sides of the ball, and the Lopes are going to get the point. So a double hit there. It looks like number 9, Hayden Wagner. And the Lopes cut the lead to 7. It's 19-12.
Lopes lucked out on that one as there was a little miscommunication between Sakur and Shmelev, and good thing Janke was there to cover and just push it over the net.
So Kichel going to get another opportunity here to send one over, and puts a little too much on that one, unable to keep it in play, and it's 20-12. So George Mason taking over yet again here. It looks like Hayden Wagner will be back to serve yet again. Already with 2 service aces here tonight, 4 blocks defensively with his 11 kills on 27 attempts. Hayden Wagner has been the forefront of this offense for the Patriots tonight. As Will Schwob gets it, Sakur sets it up for Kichel, who's going to come away with a massive kill. We'll see if that can ride momentum in the direction of the Lopes here. Kichel picking up kill number 14. It's 20-13.
So David Kichel, the only Lope in double-digit kills right now. And the Lopes, their other offensive weapons have to pick it up.
Payne looking for the soft touch, won't find it. Sakur sets it up for Shmelev, no go. Barnes to Greenslade, and he's going to pick up the kill. Janke got a hand on it, does not keep it in play. It's 21-13. George Mason closing in on a victory here in set number 3. Kichel with the soft touch. It's going to be Greenslade looking for another kill. Won't find it. The quick block there for the Lopes. It's 21-14.
So a double touch on the Patriots, and the Lopes will get ready to serve with Alex Shmelev.
Greenslade is going to pick up another kill. Greenslade picking up kill number 5. It's 22-14. Lopes down by 8 late here in set number 3. Justin Coleman entering this ball game for the second time this evening, looking to put the Lopes away here late. Sends it off. Sakur to Blazer, won't get his kill. Still looking for his first kill on the night is Caleb Blazer, as David Kieshel does not get a good handle on that one. Jack Reese with kill number 6. It's 23-14.
Justin Coleman to serve.
Coleman back to serve. Sakur looking for the point there, won't get it. Velez sets it up for Barnes, who's going to come away with a kill. Will Schwob getting a hand on that one, and it's 24-14. And set point here for George Mason as they look to walk out of here with a sweep here in game number 2 in Phoenix. The Lopes just not on the same page from the get-go here in set number 3, on the verge of losing set number 3. Coleman sends it over. Schwob setting it up for Kieshel. Won't get the kill. Coleman setting it up. And the kill is going to go to Sam Greensled again, his 6th of the night, and that will end it here in Phoenix. A 3-0 sweep for the George Mason Patriots, the number 14th ranked team in the country, picking up a split here in their 2-game set this weekend against the Lopes after losing last night 3-2 in 5 sets. Come storming back here tonight on this Saturday night, winning 25-14 in set number 3, in large part thanks to Hayden Wagner.
Yeah, Hayden Wagner, 13 kills for the Patriots. They ended that game on a 4-0 scoring run. So every time the Lopes got close in set number 3, the Patriots had an answer, and the Lopes were just unable to get any momentum rolling in set number 3. Lopes did dominate sets 1 and 2 for the most part, unable to win those as well due to a lot of errors. But David Kieshel, 14 kills on the night to go with 2 service aces and 4 digs. He was the best player for the Lopes tonight. And then, of course, Alex Malev, 4 big blocks and 7 kills.
And you cannot disagree with the performance that David Kieshel had. Tanner Petchel setting him up numerous times, 22 assists for Tanner Petchel. So the Lopes just unable to get anything going there in set number 3. The final score, George Mason 3, Grand Canyon nothing. The Lopes will face off against George Mason again tomorrow at 6 p.m. right here on GCU TV. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. From everybody here at GCU TV, alongside Kyle Borg, I'm Jack O'Hara saying have a great night, and always remember, go Lopes.